Have you ever looked at a map of Antarctica and wondered what secrets lie buried beneath all that ice? We think of it as a desolate, frozen wasteland, but what if I told you it might be hiding the greatest archaeological discovery of all time? Imagine a city, a civilization so ancient, so advanced, that it was swallowed by ice and snow, frozen in time and forgotten by history for thousands of years. This isn't just a fantasy. It's a mystery that's baffling scientists and fueling speculation across the globe. Today we're journeying to the coldest, most remote continent on Earth to uncover the chilling possibility of a lost city under Antarctica. Deep beneath the vast, impenetrable ice sheets of Antarctica, something extraordinary is happening. Scientists, using ground-penetrating radar and sophisticated satellite imaging, have detected massive, anomalous structures that defy natural explanation. We're talking about geometric patterns, perfectly straight lines, and metallic signatures that seem almost architectural. These aren't random rock formations. Satellite images have revealed what appear to be the faint outlines of ancient walls, towers, and even pyramidal shapes sprawling over areas larger than modern-day cities. The patterns are too symmetrical, too deliberate to be the work of nature. It's as if we're looking at the ghost of a metropolis, entombed beneath miles of solid ice. The question that ignites the imagination is, who could have built such a city? The theories are as vast and mysterious as the continent itself. Many immediately think of the legendary lost city of Atlantis. Plato described a powerful maritime civilization that vanished into the sea in a single day and night. Could Antarctica, a continent that wasn't always frozen, be the true location of this fabled kingdom? Perhaps a catastrophic pole shift moved the continent to its current position, freezing Atlantis and preserving it for millennia. Others believe it could be the remnants of a pre-Adamic civilization, a forgotten race of beings who walked the earth long before the dawn of recorded human history. Legends from countless ancient cultures speak of a golden age and of godlike ancestors who possessed incredible knowledge. What if their home wasn't in the Middle East or South America, but on a green and temperate Antarctic continent? It has a mind-bending thought that challenges the very timeline of human existence we've been taught. Could we be the descendants of survivors who escaped a cataclysm that froze their homeland? But this isn't all just speculation and blurry satellite photos. The story takes a truly fascinating turn with physical evidence. In 2016, a scientific team drilling deep into the ice made a startling discovery. They weren't just pulling up ice cores. They found something else. Trapped within the ancient layers were unknown microbial life and materials that suggested something artificial might be buried far below. The composition of these materials didn't match the surrounding geology, hinting at a foreign, possibly manufactured origin. It was a tantalizing clue that something man-made, or at least not of this earth, was down there. As scientists continued to drill and analyze, they melted core samples that painted a vivid picture of Antarctica's past. They found fossilized plants, pollen, and even the remains of ancient trees. This is hard proof that Antarctica wasn't always the frozen desert we see today. It was once a warm, lush land, teeming with life, covered in vast forests, and crisscrossed by flowing rivers. It had a climate similar to present-day New Zealand or Patagonia. If the environment was right for forests and rivers, it was certainly right for people. The very existence of a temperate Antarctica in the distant past opens the door wide for the possibility of human settlement. So if a city truly exists beneath the ice, its discovery would completely rewrite our understanding of human history. The established narrative tells us that advanced civilization began around 6,000 years ago in Mesopotamia. But a city in Antarctica would have to be hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of years old to have existed before the continent froze over. This would mean that an advanced society flourished on Earth far earlier than we ever imagined. Who were these people? What technology did they possess? And most importantly, what happened to them? The potential fate of this lost civilization is a mystery as profound as its existence. One theory suggests a sudden and catastrophic global event. Imagine a pole shift, a massive asteroid impact, or a supervolcano eruption that plunged the Earth into an instant ice age. A thriving city, full of life, could have been flash-frozen in a single night. Its inhabitants caught completely unaware, their world preserved perfectly under a blanket of ice. It's a terrifying yet strangely beautiful image, a snapshot of a lost world waiting to be reawakened. Another, more mystical theory suggests that the city was never meant to be lost by accident. Perhaps it was deliberately hidden, its location sealed beneath the ice as a time capsule for a future generation. Maybe its builders foresaw a coming dark age and wanted to protect their knowledge and technology until humanity was mature enough or desperate enough to find it. Could we be that generation? Are we on the verge of uncovering a legacy that was intentionally left for us? The implications are staggering, suggesting a level of foresight and planning that transcends our current understanding of ancient peoples. Of course, we must also consider the skeptical viewpoint. Scientists rightly point out that many of these structures could be natural geological formations, known as nunataks or sastrugi-sharp irregular grooves or ridges formed by wind erosion. They argue that the human brain is wired to see patterns, a phenomenon called pareidolia, leading us to see faces in clouds or, in this case, cities and ice formations. The metallic anomalies could simply be concentrated iron deposits. While this is a plausible and scientific explanation, it doesn't fully account for the sheer scale, the geometric precision, and the growing body of circumstantial evidence pointing towards something more. The discovery of a tempered past, combined with the radar anomalies, keeps the mystery alive and well. Ultimately, the truth remains locked away, guarded by the most extreme environment on our planet. The political treaties governing Antarctica restrict large-scale excavation, meaning we can't just go in with shovels and drills. Unlocking this secret will require unprecedented technology and international cooperation. But the lure is undeniable. The potential reward isn't just gold or ancient artifacts. It's the answer to the most fundamental questions about our own origins. So the question hangs in the cold, crisp Antarctic air. Was this now frozen continent once home to an advanced ancient civilization? Or is the ice simply playing tricks on our imagination, guarding nothing more than rock and snow? Perhaps the greatest discovery in human history is not in the stars above, but right here on Earth, waiting patiently beneath the ice to be revealed. The truth is down there, and one day we might just be ready to find it. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey into the unknown. What do you think is hiding under the ice? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the world's greatest mysteries.